I had forgotten what it felt like to lose a game of football. We haven't lost since May. Today just felt a little. I'm trying to word this correctly. I'm not annoyed. I'm not annoyed. It was a game of fine margins. We pressed. We had several opportunities. The goalie made two worldy saves, and we couldn't do anything in our defense when they had their two chances. They didn't really do much. Anyways, let me start from scratch and break this down. Uh, I don't know how this video is going to turn out. My first loss on this channel. Let's go. So starting lineup, Tomiyasu started over Ben White today. I felt Ben White needed a break. I didn't mind him not starting the game. Saliba and Gabriel, as always, as our center backs. Left back was Zinchenko, as always. Declan Rice, Havertz, and Odegaard in the middle. Saka surprisingly started the game. He came off injured in the last game. Everybody thought he was injured, but Arteta said it was just a knock, so he was fit to play. So he was on the field today. I don't know how I felt about it because initially I thought the injury was, more serious. But Arteta said it was good. So I trust the man. He sees him every day. He knows more than I do. I don't have a choice. Trossard on the left. He came back from injuries. His first game since coming back. Partey was on the bench today. I thought he was going to be there, but he was going to get a few minutes, but he was an unused sub. I skipped this forward. Sorry, Jesus up top. Eddie Nketiah was on the bench today. The first 10 minutes, Lawns, I think it's pronounced, were peppering us. They came out. They used their 12th man. Their fans were so loud, so involved. Like it was the whole place seemed to have been jumping. I wasn't there, but from the screens you could feel the fans, and obviously that gave them a huge push today. They hadn't been in the Champions League for a while, so I'm sure they were excited for this game. I don't know a lot of their players. I knew the Wahi kid who got an assist and a goal. I followed him a little bit last season when he was in Montpellier and he scored a bunch of goals. I didn't watch any of the games, but I was checking like the scores because there are a couple forwards that I was looking at in the French league, and he was right up there with the best in terms of output last season. So I knew he was, dangerous, but he wasn't doing much in the first half. But that's what makes a quality player. He's also very young. I think he's only 20 years old. That's what makes a quality player. He can come in and bang, bang. Yeah. So the first 10 minutes was all them. We took over the game like at the 10th minute, I believe. I was checking, and we scored a good goal. We punished the defender who made the error, a loose pass onto Saka. Saka gave it quickly onto Jesus, who dropped off the shoulder, cut into his right foot, bang, goal. Good finish, and I thought it was going to be smooth sailings from there, but nope. Football just has a way of just doing what he wants to do. The game just carried on. You could see what Lons were trying to do the whole game. They were pressing us, high press, waiting for us to make errors, and then they'll pounce. Because I guess they've done their research. Our style of football will always come with errors. So I'm guessing that they knew that, and they just had to capitalize on it. Against the PSV, we made a couple errors, but we didn't get punished, luckily. But today, we were definitely punished. Raya was a bit too casual with his distribution today and gave the ball away. They took the ball in the middle. Great passes in. I think it was just like a quick 1-2s between the players while he controlled the ball. Immediately controlled it with his chest, passed it on to the player, and one time finish. A great finish in the corner. I don't know the guy who scored. At this point, I was just shocked. Raya's first real error that cost us a goal today, but I'm not going to be too harsh on him, even though I'm tempted to be. I've seen a lot of Arsenal fans just rage. This is why Ramsdale should be starting. This is why Ramsdale should be starting. Listen, this is going to happen. I listened to Arteta's press conference. He gave a stat that I found very interesting. In the game of football, an error happens every 3 to 4 seconds. That's insane. The game is just littered with errors, and it's just you'll be lucky if you don't get punished. And you'll be lucky if you punish other teams, because if you think about it, every goal comes from some sort of error, whether it be positioning, whether it be just mistakes in the way the ball is passed, whatever. It just comes from errors. But yeah, they equalized, and then the second half, we went into halftime level. Second half started. We were still controlling the game, but you could see that Lons were just there waiting to pounce. They had a couple of these half chances there from their high press, capitalizing on and getting the ball from us, and then going in to try to score. They had a few. One hit the side net that I thought was gonna go in, and we got the ball. We got a corner kick. It was crossed in, and Tomiyasu free. It wasn't a free header. It was a free shot, free volley. He volleyed it with his left foot. He made good contact with the ball, but it was too straight to the goalkeeper. I reckon if it was just a little bit off to the sides of the goal, it would have been a clear goal. So he missed that. We had another corner kick that nothing came out of. Gabriel headed the ball, but it didn't have any power in it. And then it just went down the other end, had a good play. We didn't defend. Arteta said, he put it like this: we didn't defend the boxes well enough. And that was how they capitalized on us. I watched the replay again. It seemed like it was Gabriel's man. But I also know when the player is coming in from the wing as a defender, I'm not a professional defender, but I can understand how his focus will be to get into the right position. So if the ball comes, you're clearing it off right away so it doesn't go through right in front of the goalkeeper. But the ball was pulled back behind him, and his man dropped while Gabriel was going forward. And he just hit the ball home one time, and the Wahi kid, yeah, and we went 2-1 down, and we rallied. I think we had a couple. Before that goal, we had a Trossard chance that he cut the player. He checked the defender, cut into his right foot, and I thought he should have done better. He hit it to the goalie, and the goalie made a good save. We had a volley from a ball came into Havertz. He hit it on the volley. He almost went in, but the goalie also made a good save. I like that goalkeeper. I've seen him a couple times before. I thought he had a great game today. A lot of it was lucky, but that's, the game is all about luck, and it worked in his favor today. A lot of the balls were hit directly at him. So, yeah. After when they scored us 2-1, we rallied. Rhys Nelson had another chance, but he couldn't put it in the back of the net. And then we lost. It's sad because, I wasn't very confident coming into this game for some reason. We heard the news that they had a huge delay. But I'm not making any excuses for all you Manchester United fans and Chelsea fans that are trying to find something that I say. I'm not making excuses. But our boys were delayed for a long time. At the airport, 5 hours. 5 hours is a long time. So they got to the hotels late. So I don't know how that impacted their rest. They definitely weren't comfortable. Nobody's comfortable at the airport during layovers. But yeah, that was the game, guys. We lost. This video would have been completely different if we won, because I would have been laughing at Manchester United because they lost yet again. Yet again, they lost. And, it's great times, but it's not fully great because we lost, and I can't fully be completely happy. It's a little disappointing. It's our first loss this whole season in all competitions, and I forgot the taste of defeat. But yeah, we go again. Huge game this weekend, and the worst story from today's game is that our boy Bukayo Saka was taken off again. Nothing happened to him. At least we didn't see what happened to him. But during Arteta's press conference, he said that he tried to backheel a ball and then he felt something in the muscle. And it's not looking good. And it looks worse when you know that Man City is right next. It's in sight. They're right there. Our next game is against City on Sunday, and we need all our best players. And we're losing probably our most effective player this season. Scary times. Yeah. That's the breakdown for today's Champions League. I didn't watch any other games. This is the only game I paid attention to. But yeah, I'll be back later on this week to preview the Man City versus Arsenal versus Man City game and some of the other Premier League games. Like, subscribe, share. God bless, guys. Peace.